guys, welcome back to the family of three. I hope you guys are all doing well. We've been busy this morning getting ready as Jono has a few quotes out Ponsonby and Townway, so we thought we'd take advantage of that and also head to K Road and check out this pie shop there. It's called Pie Rolla. I've seen it on TikTok and it's got this really unique pie, and Jono loves pies, so it's right up his alley. So we thought we'd head out there as well while we're out and about, and we'll take you along on the rest of our day as well, as we've got a few things happening today and we thought we'd share them with you. So we're going to just finish the last little bits of getting ready and then we're going to head on out.
So catching up on our fourth member of the family, we've got Coco here this morning. We'll give her a little brush before we head out. We try and give her a brush daily because she does have quite long hair and she also really enjoys her sort of brushes as well. So we've had her, nearly 4 years?
Yeah, in December it will be, she'll be 4. So yeah, I've had her for quite a while now. She's adjusting quite nicely into our family. She's slowly starting to tolerate Jono more and more. For some reason, she doesn't really like men that much.
Yeah, she has got a lot better. Like, she does sort of lie down with me occasionally, and like when we're lying in bed, I seem to be the one person that she enjoys a little cuddle with. So,
yeah.
But the rest of the time, she'll happily give me a wide berth. So, yeah.
Even though you're the one that actually feeds her as well, so you'd think she'd love you more.
Yeah, you're definitely her favourite. So we're just heading off now. A little bit of rain about today as we get going, but hopefully it doesn't get too bad. I think it is forecast for some rain though, so fingers crossed.
So we've arrived in K Road and we're just looking for a car park. We can see the pie place now and there is already a queue outside. So it's obviously very popular and hopefully it's as good and worth the queue. So we're just in the process of looking for a park right now.
So we've just found a park and we're about to head up to Pie Roller to collect our pies. But on the weekends they always sell out, so you have to order online. But for weekdays it's a bit of a mixed bag on whether they sell out for online orders or whether you can get it in store. But we do recommend ordering online. But yeah, it'll be interesting to try our pies.
Okay, so we've just picked up the pies. There was such a big queue, but aren't they interesting? Look at this unique one here.
So we did get ourselves 2 pies. We got ourselves a chicken and brie pie, which was the one that you're looking at now. And we also got ourselves the mince and cheese, with what they're sort of known for a little bit is the potato and gravy on top. So it's going to be really interesting to try. I don't quite know how we're going to eat this one because it's going to be very messy, but they're going to be good. I can tell looking at them. They're a nice colour. And the crowds must tell you something about the place, so we'll give them a try.
So we're going to give the chicken one a go first. The pastry looks so flaky.
Pastry's quite nice. You can tell they're still quite fresh out of the oven. Haven't got to the insides yet, but there's a nice amount of gravy inside. Good big chunks of chicken by the looks of it as well. Quite a nice flavour so far coming through as well.
So we've all tried the chicken pie now. It's really unusual. It's quite sweet, but I quite liked it actually. The pastry was really nice as well. We're about to try the mince and cheese on potato and gravy. Unfortunately, they ran out of their cutlery up there, so we've found like a little fork we have in the car. So we're going to do our best and give a go of this new unique pie with the potato and gravy on top.
Now for this one they do offer a little thing that you can get the potato and the gravy both in separate little containers, or you can get them put on top. So we got them put on top. I'm not sure if it's a good idea or not because it is quite difficult to eat. But as I say, with a fork it's probably not going to be too bad. As I say, and I can't get it up.
We probably need a knife is what the problem is. Okay, so I'm going to give it a go for this one now. Let's see what it's like. Oh, the potato's better than I thought. I wondered if it was going to be a bit like KFC potato and gravy, but no, it actually tastes a lot more homemade-ishy potato. It is quite good, but yeah, it is expensive there. They are $10 a pie, or it's $15 for the combo, which is the potato and gravy and pie. So in that sense, it is expensive, but they are delicious. So it's one of those things, I think it's a treat.
So we're going to be heading off now. We've got a few different quotes and bits and pieces to pick up from different suppliers for work. So a few things to do this morning before we drop Madison off a bit later on. But yeah, the pies are really nice. As I say, definitely worth coming and checking it out if you haven't been before. And as I think we might be back in the future as well. I do like myself a good pie. So yeah, we'll head off now.
So we've just arrived at one of Daddy's quotes, but once we're done with all of his quotes, we'll be heading out to my rehearsal. I'm currently doing a show, and it's been lots of fun, but I've got rehearsal today, so I'll be doing that. But yeah, it's my first show out of school, and I'm in the ensemble for it, but it's also a show with kids from age 8 to adults, so it's quite different for me compared to just kids. But yeah, it's been lots of fun so far.
So we finished up here at Bunnings. We were looking for a couple of things, not much luck. One of the things I've recently stopped manufacturing, so we're just trying to find any leftover stock that they had. And the other one is I just needed some product samples to take to a client to show them the different colours that are available. So yeah, we're finished up here, so we'll make our way off now.
So Jono's just gone into Chester's to pick up the things he needs for work next week. Yeah, we've been getting through all the list of everything we need to do so far quite well. We've finished up at Bunnings, as Jono just said before, and now we're here at Chester's and he's having a look around. I didn't want to particularly go in this time, so I'm waiting out here in the car. But yeah, then we're going to head off and do a few more things. Okay, we've just dropped Madison off at her rehearsal. I think she was pretty excited to get there today and get practicing for the show. It's really exciting for her. I think she's going to really enjoy this one because it's very different to what she's experienced in the past. And yeah, it's going to be interesting for us to watch as well.
Yeah, she has done the school performance in the past, and that was quite a lot of commitment, but I think this one's even a step up from what that was. So yeah, it's good for her to be doing it. She loves this sort of thing as well. So
yeah, definitely.
Looking forward to seeing the end result.
Yeah, so we're heading on home now. We're going to do a little bit of trip planning for our next trip because certain things are coming available to book it now. So we're going to head on home. Okay, so we're back home now. As we said, we were going to do some of our Japan trip planning.
Yeah, we're definitely planners well in advance when it comes to travel. We normally try to book like about 8-10 months in advance. Japan's a little bit different.
It's been
fighting the whole way along as we try to book it, so it's been quite interesting.
Yeah, because most things you can't actually book until way closer to when you're leaving. So we were able to book flights ages in advance, but everything else it's like slowly as the dates get closer you can start booking more and more.
Yeah, we have recently managed to book a lot of the accommodation. We've still got one left to do. Yeah. And there's also in Japan there's the Shinkansen for getting around between the different cities. Again, we've managed to book one of them, but like there's still others that we can't book till a lot closer. So yeah, we're going to continue working our way through, sort of roughly penciling out what we want to do on each day, and sort of that way we can when the dates come available we can make sure we're ready to go for bookings. Yeah,
so some of the areas we're going to go to is we're going to be doing Tokyo, and then we're going to be doing places like Osaka, Kyoto, Nara, and where else?
And Nagano as well.
Yes, that's right. And of course we're going to check out Disney in Tokyo. We're very excited to see that because we have sort of the bucket list of going to all the Disney parks that there are. So this will be number 4 for us. So yeah, it's pretty good.
A couple more. What does it leave? Shanghai
and Paris left.
So we're getting through them. Sort of, it's going to be interesting. But yeah, we'll keep on plodding away. There's a lot more still to do. For what we can do at the moment. And so we've got about an hour before we've got to head off and pick Madison up. So
So while we were waiting for Madison to finish up her rehearsal, we thought we'd share some of the things that we've been up to, things we've been reading, movies and stuff we've been watching, and different things like that.
Yeah, like the plane in Japan is obviously taking a bit of our time, but like it is winter, so you don't obviously get up to as much during winter at nights and things. So yeah, I think like one of our obvious things that we enjoy doing is like watching movies in the evening. Especially once Madison's gone to bed, we'll generally watch something in the evening. As like we have been watching, we're probably a little bit late to the piece, but we had been watching
Sweet
Tooth. Yeah, it's actually one of my more favourite series in a long time. I don't know why, it just struck a chord with me and I really liked it, so bit of a bummer that it ended.
I know.
But, yeah, no,
we got through it quite fast actually, eh?
Yeah, it was. We did. Yeah, once we got onto it, we sort of it went quite quick. But yeah, since then we haven't really found anything. Like we've been checking out Cable Girls. I only watched a couple of episodes and we're not that fast on it. So
yeah, it's a bit slow going so far. We find it hard to actually find things that we both are going to like, because I have a low tolerance to scary things, where he loves scary things.
Yeah.
So we have to try and find something that I can tolerate, that I'll be able to go to sleep that night, and he has to still enjoy it, so that it's not too like chick flicky or girly as well.
Yeah, like we do watch separate movies in the evening as well, just when there's things I really want to watch, and like
you just watched the Planet of the Apes one.
New one as well.
What do you think of that one?
I actually really liked it. I like the whole series, so I think maybe the previous movies were possibly a bit better, but like it was still a good movie, and to say I'm reading up, there's a lot more to come, so I'm looking forward to them as well.
Going back to Sweet Tooth, what was another thing that was really cool about it was a lot of it was all filmed here in New Zealand, and so we could actually see things that like we recognise that area, or like that bridge or that street and things like that, so that was really cool.
Yeah, we didn't know that in advance, so when we started seeing that, we sort of like, huh, that looks so cool, okay.
Yeah.
And there's more and more went on, you sort of like, okay, that is filmed local, so that was cool.
But yeah, with my surgery, I've had a lot of time to read a lot of books lately, and some of the ones that I've really enjoyed was Lessons of Chemistry. Now I know that book has also come out with a TV series, so I'd also love to be able to see that sometime, because I really enjoyed that book. It was a really different and interesting take on a story. I really enjoyed it. It was quite unusual having like the dog talking in the book, but it was really good. Another one I liked was from a YouTuber called Lydia Millen, and it's called Evergreen. So it's sort of like, I would say it's a bit like self-helpy type. The only tricky part is like it's talking about seasons, and obviously their seasons over in England are very different to when we have ours. So some of it you can't 100% apply to your life, but most of it, you can sort of take something from it. And yes, she wrote a really good book. But you read one recently, didn't you?
I must admit, I don't read a lot of books, but the one that sort of I did recently was The Tattooist of Auschwitz. Following from that, I did see that they've also got it on Neon here in New Zealand, the actual new series that came out. So we're talking about maybe swapping out one of our streaming services that we do at the moment, maybe stopping that for 6 months and maybe trying Neon for 6 months, just so we can catch up on some of the things on there. So yeah, I really like the book, and as I think it'll be interesting how they translate into the movie, because obviously there's a lot that goes on.
Was it a movie or a series?
The series, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I'd be interested to check that out. As I say, really good book.
Yeah, what do you guys do? Do you change out your streaming services, or do you just stick to ones? So far we've always just stuck to having, we have Netflix, Disney Plus, and recently we got Prime, but we're wondering about doing a bit more of like, changing and trying different ones.
Yeah, like Netflix is included with our phone plan, so we're only really paying for like the Prime and for Disney. So I think we'll probably look to swap out Prime, if anything, because Madison really enjoys Disney. And there's always new things coming out on there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Especially like there's loads of meant to be good movies coming out on Disney over this year and next year, so it'll be good to see them.
Even Apple Plus, is it? Like we talk about things on there, but we never really want to get more because we've already got a few. So I think it is more a case of swapping them out.
Madison's just about to come out from rehearsal now. I hope you enjoyed coming along in our day and seeing those delicious pies. They're very unique and interesting.
Yeah, I think they were nice. I don't know if we'll go back necessarily, because it's quite a lot of hassle to pre-order and head to town to pick them up. But yeah, so really nice to try new things again. Yeah,
so I hope you enjoyed our video, and if you could like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!